Hi guys, this is Jessica J. Rolla. I'm here from Chicago, Illinois, and I'm very happy to present to you an open formula skincare review. And I actually got the full size 4 types of products after I did an online, I got a skincare analysis from the company itself. They're not far from here. I think they're in Des Plaines, Illinois. But they sent me all this, which is great. And it's a very innovative company because they have simple packaging. Number one, the first one was the oil cleanser, which has 80% olive oil. I actually love eating and having olive oil in my foods, and the fact that everything with the clinical research of this company and the ingredients are all pretty natural, and they actually tell you the exact percentage is awesome, and less is more than the competitors, which it's a paragraph long of ingredients with so many different chemicals mixed in. Or I don't have allergies necessarily, but my skin has to kind of adjust a lot of times to using different brands. I felt like I could still mix with some of the products I still use, but this whole week and a half I've actually been pretty consistent trying to stick with open formula. What I do have in my regime is normal to dry skin, by the way. I have is this jade roller. So before my face is pretty bare, except for I just put a little eyeliner for this video and lip gloss, but my skin is pretty bare. I do this a lot when I wake up in the morning or start my day, or even midday like now. I'm doing this in the afternoon to kind of pick up my energy, and I love this because this actually wakes up my skin, and I like to have more plumpness and firmness in it, and I think that kind of exercises literally my face. So I'm also going to just put this down and use my sink here with just some warm water so I can see you. And I'm gonna start with this. Again, the oil cleanser. Because of the normal to dry skin, I guess I was assessed by the company and they sent this over. I only needed a little bit per use, and a little goes a long way. It feels wonderfully smooth and velvety with the water. It feels amazing. I'm old school, so I'll open up the pores with warm when I do. I splash it, and then I'm just dabbing because I'm doing a video. I'm not going crazy here, but if I did have a ton of makeup on, which sometimes I do as a busy teacher, and I also act and model too, on camera and off, I can get a lot of this padded off the makeup and oil and dirt and sweat of the day or after the gym, whatever I'm doing, off easily with this. And it just only takes a little bit with more water with it. Next is the very new to me, the powder exfoliant. I didn't think a powder would be good for me having normal to dry skin, and it's winter here in Chicago, but guess what? I'm going to just show a dab of how it looks. It's almost like baby powder. I thought it was cool because look how it is. And then when I added water, instantly it just absorbs really well. And right away, and then I put more, obviously again when I did makeup, and it kind of was an added bonus to removing everything and the dead skin cells, all that. So it does have a small percentage, I think 2.5% glycolic acid, 0.5% salicylic acid, so it really helps to, again, complete the whole cleansing process and take off a lot of the dead skin cells. The peptide eye cream I think is excellent for a woman over 40, and I am actually 50 years old, if you believe that. And besides, using the roller before or after, this is great, especially if I'm ready to call it a day or night and add it here. I dot it with my middle finger. I never use my thumb or my index because I feel like those fingers you use the most as a working person. So the plumper fingers, I'm also giving beauty tips, by the way. I teach actually actors and models or new talent, so I'm really cautious with them, especially no matter how old you are, especially the younger you are. You're never too young to try, good, cautious beauty care. And I definitely highly recommend the peptide eye cream. It gives me a little lift there, And I think the last week or two, even though I've been staying home more quarantined, I feel like I've been busy on the computer, I've been busy working remotely, I'm running errands when I have to, being cautious with, you know, social distancing. But I think the time alone too inside has given my skin a rest, getting used to these products. It's wonderful. It feels soft, supple, oh my gosh, if anything, refreshed. And my favorite is definitely that 100%, if you can believe that. They gave me 100% hyaluronic acid. Wonderful. I see some of the girls on the other open YouTube videos doing this. I am gonna do it just for effect. Wasn't perfect, was it? But I would normally, again, I'd rather do it this way. Either on my palm and really give my neck even attention there. If I was dressing up for the evening or even wearing a tank top or something else, or going out or doing a virtual video, having to be more professional or something dressier, I would also moisturize at the décolleté there, and then definitely my neck, because I think that is going to maintain my skin's hopefully youthful appearance and everything else, and it just gives me a glow, I think. I've had other products I've been using over the last few years with hyaluronic, but this one is actually the best. Like I said, none of these open formula products give me any allergies or side effects or tingling. That was the one thing. Even adjusting and going back one day, I used my other, you know, moisturizer, but it wasn't a big deal. But I went and said, nope, I'm going back to open formula.